for mighty cheer. Cheap thrills abound, there's no need to fear. Flip through the panels, feel the joy inside. Comic crew, this ride's our pride. Welcome to the supersized Sunday show, where the fun don't stop and the vibes just flow. Come on, shake it, break it, don't you fake it. Get your comic fix, let's celebrate it.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sunday, episode 612, and today we're just going to do the regular stuff. We're going to hit Disney Station and got some kind of cool to show you today, I think, and we'll get into some comics and all that good stuff, and there may be a few surprises. Hopefully there's a few surprises along the way for you. But yeah, so we are just going to go ahead and get it started. And so let's do that. I'll meet you over at Disney Station, right? Sure, why not? Hey, there we are. And here's Disneyana. So this is a collector's plate, right? It's a plate, but it's one of those that you like would hang on the wall. And you see it's got a hanger back there. And I believe they're called bas relief plates. But it's basically just a sculpture. It's a type of figurine, but it's a plate, as done as a plate instead of a statue, basically. So this is all 3D. This is, not flat. There are collector's plates that are flat as well. And this one was done for Donald Duck's 50th anniversary in 1994, or 60th anniversary. Sorry about that. I was wrong all this time. But anyway, I think that's pretty cute. It's pretty funny. It says it is limited to 7,500 pieces, and considering how many get broken and so forth over the years, that's probably pretty low, especially for a Disney piece. But I'm just gonna lay it down here. We're gonna switch over to the other camera so you guys can get a better look at it, because this camera sucks. And we'll be there in a sec. There it is. So, pretty funny day. The nephews are loading the cake with dynamite, it looks like, and all is well, or for the time being. It's a nice sculpted Donald Duck, too. I like, sometimes they get him a little bit odd, but that looks pretty good. So anyway, we have several of these hanging around the house. We have a Dumbo one, a Bambi one, and Pinocchio one. And usually when I don't know what to get my mom for a present, I get her something Disney. And that's how we ended up with these. I got these off eBay, and I forget how much I paid for these. I usually look for ones that are pretty cheap. So I'm thinking around, I don't think I would have went higher than $30. I may have for this one just because it was Donald Duck. But most of the ones I have were less than 30. And I feel like they're definitely worth more than that. So anyway, cool stuff. Hope you like that. I like it. It's pretty cool. And I gotta find something for the comic book spotlight. I forgot to grab something. Just look at that for a second, and I'll be right back. All right. So, yeah, I just went and got the most recent thing I bought. That's old. So we got Walter Lantz New Funnies. This one's a little beat up. It's got a hole here, but I mean, what do you expect? It's 10 cents. It's from 1946, the Golden Age. And we've got Andy Panda, Oswald, Woody Woodpecker, and Little 8 Ball. And Charlie Chickens with Andy Panda on the cover. This fits nicely for my collection because not only is it an old comic book, but it's also they're at a carnival or an amusement park or something, which is something that I've always been interested in. So, and of course, Oswald was originally owned by Walt Disney before the Universal Studios, I believe it was Universal, stole him. But eventually they got him back. But at this time, he was not under the control of Disney. And of course, Little 8 Ball is obviously a caricature, an unfortunate choice. But that's how we learn, right? That's history. That's if you cover it up and just don't show it to anybody, then it will happen again. Looks like we got Andy Panda Parks a Pet as the text piece inside the front and back cover. Yeah, it's pulling away from the staples quite a bit, but it is still attached at both of them. And you got Andy Panda in the Magical Library. It's Charlie Chicken. And I did do a page count on this when I got it. It is all here. Oh, Wally Walrus is actually playing a walrus. And there's a little 8 Ball. I don't know if those are supposed to be Oswald's kids there. I don't know their names, but I've seen them in other comics. It looks similar to them. And Woody Woodpecker. And there's Oswald. And it does look like it's the same artist that did Little 8 Ball, possibly. Homer Pigeon. And Little 8 Ball is actually in the end of the Oswald story, along with Woody Woodpecker, Andy Panda, and Charlie Chicken. I believe that's a rare occurrence in the Walter Lantz comics where the characters would cross over into each other's strips. I don't remember having seen that before. Not that I'm an expert on those characters, but and they got Raggedy Ann in the back. Quite different. And that's what it is. Got the Dell subscription offer on the back for an 8.5, 8x10 picture of Andy Panda. And so there you have it. That was this week's comic book spotlight. What's up next? Chilling with Cheap is next. We're going to be putting some comics into the Blogspot site today. And these are going to go into box. Looks like box number 2 has some room. So these are going to go into box number 2. We got the Bleeding Cool magazine. I think we looked at one of these last week, if I remember right. So I guess there was 2 copies of that. I should have put them in the same one, but oh well. Bloodlines number 5 from DC Comics. And if you're not familiar with the Blogspot site, the link is in the description. Comics are $2 a piece. They will be bagged and boarded when I send them to you. For extra protection in shipping. And if you're a channel member, they're only $1 a piece on the Blogspot site. So you might want to check that out. Anybody can become a channel member just by clicking that link and spending some cash. And if you see a bunch of books on the Blogspot site that you want, it's definitely worth it, even if you only do it for 1 month just to get the discount. This is Books of Magic number 1, part of the Sandman universe. And this is Alex Robinson's Box Office Poison, number 6, for mature audiences. Got a wraparound cover, kind of underground looking. Brigade number 2, shiny cover. Bubblegun number 1, special reserved edition. This is the B cover. There's Bubblegun number 1. I assume that's the A cover. Cable 158. Got the cool arcade game cover type art there. Got a couple of those. Surprised those didn't sell in the sales. Those are pretty neat. Cage number 2, Hunted. 2 copies of that. The Cape 1969 from IDW. This is number 2. Captain America 630. Hawkeye. 631, still with Hawkeye. 635.1 with Namor. And here's Captain America number 2. I believe that's a different series. Although I guess they're all part of the same series, since they keep jumping back to legacy numbering every time they want to do an anniversary issue or something. There's number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. And 11, that's cool. Number 12, 13, 699. Incredible Hulk versus the Thing. The Battle for the Future. Well, not really. I mean, they're in it, but that's what it says on the cover. Jeez. Captain America 701. Captain America 703. Captain America 3, Legacy number 707. And number 4, Legacy 708. Nice cover. Not sure if that's Alex Ross or not. It looks like him. Captain America and the Mighty Avengers, number 5. And number 8. So let's see if we can. It tells inside if that's an Alex Ross cover or not. Yes, it is. Alex Ross cover. Nice. Thought that looked like him. All right. So those will go into box 2 on the Blogspot site. Like I said, the links in the description. And all you got to do is send me an email, basically. And those could be yours, along with the other 7 long boxes, possibly 8 by the time you see this, are on there. And right, let's go to the next one. All right, it's in pages. Today we have an issue of Haunted Love, number 11. I believe this was the last issue before a title change. This one's pretty beat up, honestly. It's got a lot of creases in it, got a big crease up here, and so on and so forth. But it was missing a page. Or no, it was missing a chunk of a page. That's what it was. This page here got this big old rip in it. And I guess it didn't actually, there wasn't any word balloons missing, so it wasn't that bad, but I wanted to do it anyway. This one's ripped too, but it's all there. It's just, you got to be careful with them sometimes. So we are going to cut this one and see if we can get it to fit that comic. And I guess I need to do some measuring to make that happen because I don't know where the border is exactly. I do have them lined up correctly. And say my ruler's not where it's supposed to be. Got a ruler right here, dummy. All right, so it looks like it's lined up pretty well, actually. If I do the edge up there, that should be fine. There's going to be a big gap on the bottom, but there is on the pages that are in here as well. So, yeah, that looks about right. All right, so we need 10 and a quarter, a little bit more than a 10 and a quarter. This way. So I hope everybody's Sunday's going good. Appreciate you stopping in here with me. Please hit the like button if you could. Appreciate that as well. Let's see how that lines up. That looks pretty good. And then this is the tricky part because it is a little less than 6 3/4. And then you have this in the middle, which is just about 6. So half of a little more than 3/4. Let me check that again. Yeah, just about 3/4 actually. So if the thing is 6, then half should be right there. Right there. And then I gotta do it the other way. Alright. Looks like it's gonna match up pretty well on the other side as well. Maybe yeah, it looks pretty good. So let's do it. Let's cut. In case you're wondering about this thing, it's got a magnet in it, and this is metal. So when you put it down, it actually helps hold the paper where you want it a little bit. It also can help you keep it in the wrong place if you don't line it up right. So, took me a bit to realize what that was for exactly. Fortunately, it's not long enough. It doesn't go the length for what it's for. You'd think it would give it to you the length of the cutting board, or at least be long enough to hold the whole page in place, so I wouldn't have to hold that corner down. But it is what it is. Nice little tool to have. And I did buy that when I started doing this, just so I could do this, basically. I mean, occasionally I would use it for something else, but for the most part, this is it. And of course, this is one of those scans where they did not go ahead and they lightened up the page, unfortunately, instead of keeping the original coloring. So it doesn't really match the rest of the book, but I mean, how much do I even need it since it's already there? But let's try lining it up this way and see how well it matches up here. Got to pull it down a little bit so it doesn't quite match, but otherwise that's pretty good. But it does fit the comic well, so it's close enough for me. I can go into my collection now. And let's take a look at it while we get it out. Haunted Love, number 11 from Charlton Comics from 1975. Peace on Peachtree Street. Writer was Joe Gill. Artist was Nicholas Alasia, something like that. A little hard to read it there. We got some corner folds down here too. A whole bunch of corner folds. Am I the only one that ever bothers to straighten these out? Looks like it's a ghost story. Well, of course, it's haunted, right? As the girl watching the girl and the guy, I thought it was thinking it was like a romance story, but no, it's haunted love. I guess it's both. Here's Innocent Victim. Writer M. Delowski and artist is R. Larson. Oh, it's just a one-page filler. You can get sets of 16 pinups for your wall. A text story called Kiss Me Again. And you can have super thick hair. Journey to Lost or Lack, I guess. And there's our fill-in page. And oh, this looked like it was over, but it keeps going. And here's another one-pager. You Can't Win. And this one is by Pi Pulowski and R. Larson. And that's it. Some writing on the back cover there, some scribble. And you see the white on the back because of the from the page we put in because of the rollover a little bit, but can't really see it from the front. And that's what counts. All right, moving on. We got, what's next? Are we the unboxing already? I guess we are. And here we go. We got Team Youngblood number 1. Starting us off. We just move the Donald Duck plate out of the way here so it doesn't get broke. Ooh, that's not going to work. I can't put those there. All right. Well, here we go. Team Youngblood number 1. And these are the comics that will be in the sale on Saturday. Every Saturday we have a claim sale. Same price, $2 a book. Shipping's free if you get 10 or more, and you can stack them. You can, hold on to them week to week. Tell me to wait to ship. We've got X-Men 2099 number 4, number 5. Looney Tunes number 93, a tribute to Chuck Jones in this issue. Please buy this comic before I hit the ground. Richie Rich, Dollars and Cents, number 56. Adventure Comics Dial H for Hero, number 480. This one's got some chipping down here on the corner, not So not in the greatest shape, but still pretty cool. Adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters, number 8. Got some spine ticks on there, but when's the last time you saw one of those? Sad Sack Navy Gobs and Gals, number 8. Superman Wonder Woman. Future State Superman Wonder Woman, number 2. Shazam, number 7. Shazam, number 5. And number 2 of We Only Find Them When They're Dead. Got 2 copies of that. 3 copies of that. 4 copies of that. 5, 6 copies of that. Holy smokes. And here is Monkey Man and O'Brien special. Shadow Strikes, number 16. Elementals, number 25. That one's got a spine split on the bottom. And the legendary Green Hornet from Dynamite. This is number 4. Ralph Start Adventures, number 14. He's getting out of the comic book. Can he do that? Elementals, number 25. Captain America, number 5. Number 4. Cases of Sherlock Holmes, number 7 from Renegade Press. Vigilante, number 30. Project Superpower 0. Crossfire by Mark Evanier and Dan Spiegel. This is number 2. Brave and the Bold presents Green Arrow, Butcher, and the Question, number 4. And from Eclipse, once again, we have Strike versus Sergeant Strike, number 1. Vigilante 33. Spectre, number 18 from 1988. John Sabo Freelance, number 36. Great Mike Grell cover. Marvel The Lost Generation, number 9. Astro City, number 14. Mr. Miracle, number 2. Number 4. Number 5. Number 24. Number 23. Number 20. Number 6, Lynn Nort. Catwoman Annual from 2021. Nice. Django Zorro, number 4 from Dynamite. Swamp Thing, number 135, I think that is. And what's going on here? Looks like some kind of a set. I'm not sure. Got some tape together like it's a set, but I don't think there's a full set here. So take this tape off and we'll check it out. It's called Just a Pilgrim. It's got number 1, number 5, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then there's another number 2. It says Garden of Eden up here. So I'm guessing that's a second mini-series, perhaps. Don't really know if that's a full set or not in the 1 through 5. Let me check this out. This will give us a chance to check out the art, too. Oh, not too bad. Carlos Esquerra is the artist. Garth Ennis is creator and writer. Yeah, I could live with this. It's unique, but not bad. So it was the end, and then it's look for the next series, just a Pilgrim Garden of Eden. So yeah, this is the first series then. I assume. So we got 1 through 5 full set, and then number 2 of the second series. Sweet. And then we got Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet number 1. Now I kept that full set a while back, I think. Maybe not. No, I kept the Archies. Or was that something else? I don't know. I'm confused. They have so many of these. Why didn't they just do a series and leave it at that? New Fantastic Four, number 1. That's pretty cool. And then this appears to be a Virgin variant of something. Sweet cover. I don't know what it is. Let's find out. Scarlet Sisters from Dynamite. One shot. Alright, well, I don't know anything about this. Shows the covers in the back. This is the 10 copy incentive cover, so 1 in 10, as they say. And that's where we're going to end it. That's the last book in the box today. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate that. And we'll see you next time. We do a new episode every day. Most of them are recorded, except for the Saturday's live claim show. And if you can't make the claim show, you can always watch it afterwards and shoot me an email. Let me know if there's something in there you want that didn't get claimed during the show. I usually wait until Tuesday until I start taking what I want over the leftovers, and then they get kind of filed into another box, so they're a lot harder to find after that Tuesday. So, yeah, if you could email me, Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, that should be plenty of time. And then I'll still do my best to find them for you after that. But if it's something I kept into my own collection, then, that's gone. So I do give you up until then to let me know. So once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
make young hearts sing. Rocket ships and alien planes, all in frames that broke their chains. All in color for a dime, adventures caught in every line. The first comic book so grand, wish I had one in my hand. Villains with their twisted grins, battles where the good guy wins, fights that leapt from page to soul. Every issue took its toll. Yesterday's paper memories, super adventures in the breeze, lost in stories bold and free.